quick stream health check. The live looks good. Twitch looks good. Alright, titles, everything looks great. Gonna do one more last check to YouTube and Facebook. Fantastic, everything looks great. And I know Facebook is the #1 culprit right now. Whatever you chat, it doesn't go to my chat stream and I can't see anything. And there we... Come on, where are you? Facebook, where are you? There we go. Alright. We are up and running. So, first thing first, welcome back to another Star Citizen Intergalactic Aerospace Expo 2950 live walkthrough with commentary. Well, live stream, right? It's a live stream walkthrough. This is an impromptu walkthrough, and that's the fun bit, right? Everything. So I've done technically a test run on this hall already to make sure everything is loaded and what do you call this, doesn't break. Not like yesterday. Yesterday was just sad. But let's go on to it's day 5. It's MISC or Musashi Industrial Stars Star something star concern. Forgotten the full thing. Anyway, it's MISC, aka the working class manufacturer of Star Citizen. Of course, they are famous for the Freelancer series, the upcoming Hall series, the Reliant series, and of course not forgetting the big Starfarer series. Of course not forgetting the Razor and the Prospector. So let's begin. Hall 1, of course you get to see the OG of big ships, Starfarer. In fact, this is the ship that came into the game and, well, poisoned me into getting bigger and larger ships. Truth to be told, right? It's, yes, just big. Nice. But we're not gonna see that first. We're gonna say, in for the long haul. It's Musashi Industrial Stars. Something concern. Anyway, it's better to just say MISC, Misc. Let's start off with the first mining ship in the verse, which is the Prospector. Nice little ship. It's a solo pilot. Nice little bubble. Very nice. Very, very nice. Right. Of course, we got the Starfarer. It's a fuel, refinery, collector, and transportation ship. If you plan, I mean, according to lots of people's theory craft and the way I see it, this will be one of the backbone ship of a large fleet. It can collect fuel, it can refine fuel, and it can carry, transport, refine, collect. Yeah. So what you're seeing now is the Starfarer Gemini at $340. This is a military version of the Starfarer, redone in in Aegis specification. That's why if you realize some of the shapes are very Aegis-ish. And to top it off, this is the first of many ships that they introduced modular, where pods can be exchanged for cargo pods. So these are fuel pods right now. Yeah, very, very big ship. I like this ship. Sadly, it flies like a brick. And that's about it, right? But anyhow, this ship basically makes me want to get more bigger and bigger ships out there in the verse. But yeah, it's just humongous. Next, we're gonna move on to the Razor, the speedster of the manufacturer line, aka the F1s. F1 in space. Yeah. Offer you 3 variants. The base Razor. Yeah, you can see it's very F1-y. Twin engines. Spoilers up and down. Yeah, it's clearly this. So of course we have the Razor. This is the LX, mainly used for recon and flies faster in a straight line. And wait, LX? EX. LX, EX. I'll double check on this. So the black version is definitely for more stealthy role, less power output, and of course exchange for more less how you call this, ballistic weapons, so that it doesn't use too much weapon power. So this is the Razor EX, Razor LX. Yeah, exactly. And of course the Razor. And that's it. Right. Origin is not here yet, so this is the competitor for the Origin M50, another fast ship, and the Origin 350R, also another very fast ship. But these are more to the racing side of Star Citizen, which currently they kind of neglect a little bit. And by a bit, I mean a lot. Well, looks like we have to wait for it, because to top it off, today's teaser, or rather trailer for MISC manufacturer, they did showcase the Dragon Tooth Rail, not the Dragon Tooth Rail, the Dragon Tooth Rail race course rail. So that one, it's basically in DreamHacks. It's a all-in dangerous like death race type of style race course with landmines and laser turrets everywhere. But it's not in the game yet. That's the sad part. Okay. And now moving on to the Reliance series. Now this line is a little bit on the oddball side. Now the way I say it's oddball is it's a 2-passenger ship or a 2-crew. So we start off with this guy over here, the Reliant Core, the base version of the Reliance series. It's a cargo version. Now, what I say it's a bit weird is that this doesn't carry more than an Avenger Titan 6 SCU, and it is a 2-crew ship, so 2 crew technically should outperform a single crew, right? And that's the ultimate question. Sadly, the Reliant had not a nice reputable among the verse, or rather or the people. Yeah, there's no bait, so it makes it even sadder. So the cargo version is just whack, but it makes up with its firepower, with the wing turrets, 4. To add it on is 1, 2, 3, 4 size 2 weapon hard points, and 1. And there should be another one more. There we go. These are size 1 weapon hard point. So it's 2, 4 size 2s and 2 size 1 with some missile pods. In technical T wise, it out DPS the Titan. But yeah, it's just an extra passenger for the Core. It's a bit odd. Now, however, on the Tana, the Tana is much interesting. The Tana outfits with 2. This is a size 3 weapon hardpoint. 2 size 3, 2 size 1. And this is a combat focus ship. So, sadly, the interior is a little bit better than the Core, or rather much better, which is a sad part, because cheap ship has nothing, expensive ship has more stuff. Yeah. Okay. So the Tana is definitely very nice. Love it. And of course, in lore, we got the Sen. No, sorry, Sen is over here. The Mako. Alright, the Mako is a news van, so it makes the 2-player ship much more what do you call this? Makes more sense. Alright, 1 pilot, and then 1 pilot, or rather the co-pilot does the flaming. And the flaming is also quite interesting because it's going to flame on this wing turret. Look at that size of the camera. And the news van, or rather the Mako, is a reporting or a news vehicle. Quite interesting, right? So it says here the Empire reporter. Yeah, so this is nice. And to top it off, the interior for the Mako is quite nice as well. Gonna go in this round. Okay, you get a video editing suite, quote unquote. And of course, you got the bed. Yeah, nice little thing. And then of course the sand, the Reliance sand. So this one does sciencey stuff, right? Mobile sciencey stuff. Sadly, science is not in the game yet, so there's nothing else to say. There's really nothing else to say. So this is the empty wing pod. So if we go to the other side, the empty wing pod will replace something like this. So again, another big camera, so not so sure what's this for yet, because that's the gameplay that's not in the game yet, so we have to wait. And that's it. So the Reliance series is a little bit on the mixed bag in the MISC line, or in fact in the verse. It's nice to see some different ship designs, so I'll give that to the Reliance series. But other than that, it's just, I don't know, weird for a 2-pilot ship. Alright, not to say the ship is not viable or anything else, it's just for 2-player ships. Yeah, you could have gotten a much better selection. But you know what, I'll leave it be, okay? Maybe the perks is just having 2-player. Moving on to the last hall. Okay, this one's a bit terrible because we came here and there's no fast way to go in. So we're gonna go to the Freelancer Hall, and the Freelancer Hall is also one of my favorite halls. Haha, pun. Halls. H-A-L-L and H-U-L-L. Anyway, the Freelancer series is actually quite an interesting ship line. In fact, it was the direct competitor to the Drake Cutlass series. And the fun bit is the Freelancer took, or rather crowned champion in that range due to one and only one reason, which I'm gonna show you once I get there. But at the same time, it's also one of the worst cockpit view ship in the whole entire ship line. In fact, MISC just has terrible cockpit view except for the Prospector and the Reliance, so somewhere went wrong somewhere. It's just weird. Okay, so let's start off with the first, the Freelancer Base. Fantastic, this is nice ships. Okay, let's start with the base. And of course, the Freelancer has a nickname, or I know it's a nickname given by the community as the Space Trucker. In fact, the commercial for the Freelancer is also a space trucker. Fun little history is that the Freelancer went through a rework, so it's actually much bigger. Much bigger. Previously, the Freelancer enters by the middle section. Like, there's a stairs on the ramp. Sorry, the landing gear has a stairs, which is very nice. Alright, I actually kind of like that, but they switched to a side panel door. It's still workable. So the Freelancer series, so everything is great because it's the pilot has 2 turret, so 2 times size 3. This is definitely a size 3, alright. 2 times size 3 weapon hardpoint. 1 turret over here, another turret over here. Sadly, these 2 turrets are not interchangeable, which means they cannot be removed and plug in another big size guns. No, the turret will always forever be there until maybe someone says otherwise. Sad part is this, right? The Freelancer series has a bane, which is the cockpit view. Other than that, it's actually a pretty nice ship, right? Very big space, or rather spacious. top it off, it also has a turret at the back. At the back. Yeah. So the base Freelancer series is just that at $110 US. It's a decent beefy ship versus the Drake Cutlass. So Freelancer has more firepower, more armor, and more everything. The Cutlass has more agility, but it sacrificed the armor. The armor portion for the Drake is just the weakest. Freelancer is quite tough. And then we got the Freelancer Dur, the exploration version. Iconic boop. Boop tube. Yeah, the boop tube over here, which is a fuel pod or sensor array. Not so sure why they put like that. Just feel very odd. This is the fuel pod. And of course the suite or the sensor suite is a bit different. So we're just gonna go in. Smaller cargo capacity. These are basically the storage. And that's about it. Sorry, this is not storage. This is the storage. This is the fuel processing unit. Yeah, I thought it was. No, my bad. This is the fuel processing unit. Very obvious. That's how it gets the word duration. Freelancer Dur is Freelancer duration long. Nice little ship. Of course, it favors energy weapons over ballistic weapons. And then we move on to the Freelancer Max, another community favorite. It's a medium-sized hauler ship. The biggest medium-sized hauler ship out there. Okay, let's check it a little bit. Right, medium freight. I think it's 96 car SCU. The Freelancer Max has 96 SCU, if remembered correctly. Twin size engine versus the single, and the other guy single. Big spacious body, and this actually went for, not say rework, but yeah, they decided to make it fatter. And yes, Freelancer Max. Nice ship. Alright. Freelancer right now is the deal of the day, or IAE deal of the day. It's $140 in value. The true value, or rather the retail value right now, is $150 US. Is it a great pickup? Yes, if you are doing hauling. Now, the way I see it is wait for the Constellation Taurus, which is $150. And sadly it's not in the game yet, so it's hard to compare, but $150 for a large. The only difference is this is medium size, the Taurus is large. And the Taurus actually carries more. Way more. Well, it's not done yet, so I have to wait for the correct specs to come out before I do a direct comparison. But other than that, the Max, nice little ship. And last but not least, one of my favorite ship. In fact, I have this ship and been piloting in the Arena Commander like non-stop. It's the MISC Freelancer Misc. So much acronym. It says limited edition militarized version of the classic mercantile ship. So basically, this is the version where the Aegis decide, Aegis decide, you know what? Since we have a militarized Starfarer, why not we give a militarized Freelancer? And the fun bit about this is also boop. Yeah, that guy doesn't have, so boop. And the main reason is this weapon over here. It's a size 3 Gatling ballistic weapon. Basically can shred almost anything in its path. Anything. And yeah. And to top it off, the Misc is basically a missile boat. So if you didn't get the acronym, Misc is missile. Which I'm gonna show you where it is. So these are all the missile pods. And if I remember correctly, it's 20s. Either it's 36 or 24 missile pods. No, sorry, not pods. 24 missile in total at its top spine. Sadly, you can't see it here, but the missile is on top here. So it launch up here, launch here, but the main missile is here, right above here. At $185, this boat is actually quite expensive. But is it that expensive? Actually, not really. Not really. Yeah, this guy has served me well, very well so far. So if you're looking at what ship to get from the MISC line, look no further. Either you get the Base Freelancer or the Max. The Misc is a bit hard pass for now because you have much better selection with $185. Definitely much better, aka the Aegis Saber. The only difference is because there's a missile rework lately, so I need to retest whether if the Misc is still good. Right? But if you want to look something that can do cargo and everything, actually the Misc is quite good. Okay. Simple mission. In fact, I've been using this since every day in the verse when I come in. Very straightforward. Go in, do some bounty hunting, unload all the missiles, and then do a trade run if I need to, or if you want to get a little bit more money. And then at the end of the day, reload all the missiles, go back home, sleep. Right? Simple as that. And of course, right now, there's only one mining ship in lore that is single seat or single crew, which is the Prospector. So that is kind of a no-brainer. Or rather, not say no-brainer, there's no choice. The next one is of course the Argo Mole, but the Argo Mole is a multi-crew mining ship, so nothing much you can do from there. The Starfarer is a little bit on the odd side because it flies like a brick. The refueling and refining is not in the game yet. And it used to be one of the best cargo hauling ship before the Caterpillar was introduced. And that's all I have for today. Right, the Starfarer Gemini, or the military version, has the missile pod system. Right, so usually here is the fuel scoop, and it's interchangeable. Right, the Starfarer Gemini is interchangeable. That's the saving grace of this ship. If it's not interchangeable, then this ship is actually very bad. $340 for this guy. Very tough. It has lots of turrets, like two twin size 4 turrets for the pilot, size 4 for the man turret at the front, and then there's 2 more at the back. Let me go check it out. Right, there's 2 more at the back. The back is probably size 3. There we go, size 3. These are size 3, top is size 4. I wish it was size 5, because that would be nicer, but size 4 is better than nothing, okay? Size 4 is better than nothing. Can we get back to that view again? So yeah. And that's it. Right. That is all I have for today. Yeah, it's definitely size 4. The thing is that the size 3 to size 4 is a big gap. Look at this. Size 1, 2, not much of a difference. 2, 3, okay, that's a big difference. 3, 4, okay, we see some difference. 4, 5, 5, it's a big difference. And if you realize 4, 5 has not much of a distinctive marking other than this here. And 5 to 6 has not much of a distinctive marking. Actually 5, 6, not much difference. Huh. Yeah. It's just a soaked up version. Because at least 5 to 4, there's an indicator back here. And of course 4 to 3, big difference here. 3 to 2, big difference here. 2 to 1, obviously 1 is so easy to spot. Well, that's all all for I have today. That's all. Which ship should you get for MISC? Do tell me. If you have any other opinions of all this ship, do let me know down the comments below. And this video will be edited. There will be an edited version up on YouTube as well. It's the ASMR version, no commentary, just quick walkthrough. And I almost forgot the Hall series. Whew. Luckily I just remembered, because I know I didn't go downstairs. Not forgetting, so there's nothing down here. It's only the Holo viewer. Ta-da! So we have the Hall A. This is the Hall A version. The medium freight. For a Hall A, $60. This carries quite a lot of cargo. And sadly, it only carries cargo, nothing else. And next we got the Hall C. Hall C is much bigger. Nice part is this middle spine is collapsible. So when it doesn't carry cargo, it can land on planet's side. If it does carry cargo, well, we can't land, obviously. Look at that. Looks exactly like a cargo freighter ship. As in, yeah, I actually want to look at the Hull E. The Hull E carries way more. In fact, there's so much cargo that the Hull E can carry that it's ridiculous. For the price tag that you pay, it is ridiculous. But that's that, right? Hull E is the most expensive one, that's $650. Hull D is $350 now. In the way I see it, Hull E might be the best, right? The largest cargo capacity, but I haven't do the math yet, like price per SCU that it can carry. Stay tuned for that math, right? Stay tuned for the Hull series math. Until then, that's all for day 5 MISC show floor. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button and help this channel grow. If you have some suggestion on how can I improve the stream, do let me know as well. If you don't like certain parts of the stream or you find it's annoying, basically to improve, right? Let me know down the comments as well. I do appreciate the time that you take to view it, and that's it, right? Anything, like, subscribe, comment down below. Until then, I'll see you tomorrow. Before I go, I wish you good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are. Have a nice day and stay safe. Until then, I'll see you tomorrow.